Okay guys, welcome back to today's video, and today we are going to be checking out Fraud's girl Katone, also known as Month. I know this video has been a long time coming. There has been a lot of pushbacks and delays, and the video is now finally out. By the time this video is out, Howler has been announced, and I'll probably make a video when she comes out. So basically, I'm not going to be summoning for her. I'm just going to check out her fighting styles. So first off, we read it. Katone specializes in single target damage. During battle, she can switch between spring mode and winter mode, allowing her to use skills and highlights with alternate attributes. So basically, one thing you want to know about Mount is that she can use both ice and wind attributes. So the spring mode is the wind attribute, and the winter mode is her ice attribute. So during battle, she can activate sprint or winter's edge to gain vestige stacks. When the edge ends, she can equally spend vestige stacks to unleash a powerful resonance on foes. So without further ado, let's go into the trial. So ideally, with running this team, it would be really good to main either an ice main or a wind main. For the sake of the trial, they are giving us wind and ice. So first off, we're going to use our icy defense. Then we'll just do the basic stuff with the other characters. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything in a single video. Okay, so now the first thing we can see here is that there's this mask. Once you click it, it changes her attributes from ice to wind. Now bear in mind, once you use one of her abilities, you cannot change it until you are done with the rotation. So we have her third skill, her first skill, and her second skill. So her skill rotations, your priority will be skill 3 and skill 1. So skill 3, which is Allez Avant. Sorry for my French, I'm not really good at French. So activate Sprint's Edge, which is for 110, and wind damage to 1 foe, which is 87.5% attack for 3 hits. While Sprint Edge is active, when allies deal wind damage with skill, highlight or resonance, deals wind damage to selected targets, 20% attack, and gains 1 Spring's Vestige. When Spring's Edge ends, spend all Spring's Vestige and deals wind damage to targets selected that turn. The number of Spring Vestige plus 4 times 34.3% attack. This damage is counted as a resonance. So basically, the Spring's Edge is like a domain of some sort for those who have watched JJK. So once you pop that, even though it attacks the enemy, it also pops a domain, allowing you to now go with the skill rotation of skill 1, and you'll be able to do follow-up attacks with her. And also bear in mind, if the domain is up or Spring's Edge is up and you use a wind skill, it increases that character's wind attacks. So we'll just confirm here. So as you can see, we are doing even more damage than we were previously doing. So we use our skill 1. And now we can finally use her skill 1, which is the Ella Deva. So it does wind damage to 1 foe, 69.6% attack with 3 hits, 30% chance to inflict wind swept. When Spring's Edge is active, gain 1 more Spring Vestige and inflict Spiral Sequence on the selected target, used for 2 turns. When attacking foe with Spiral Sequence, increase crit damage 27.6%. So we'll use her skill 1.
き飛びなさい。吹き荒れる風よ。
And as you can see, she did a follow-up attack. Okay, this is actually bad because of what happened to her, so we'll just use our icy defense here. So what I'm planning on doing is, I don't want to fully this to kill them. I want to be able to use her highlights. So we're just going to ignore these whole things until they forget it.
異常状態に陥った者がいる。対応急げ。
So once again, we'll do all that, and finally we shall recover it.
異常状態に陥った者がいる。
Highlights, so we can see a highlight skill.
踊る喜びよ。ヘルプシコレ。
So her highlights will be the same thing if it was ice. So now we're using our ice main. So first go with
そのダウンは評価しよう。
and we will not do anything back.
異常状態に陥った者がいる。対応急げ。
待てよ。
Again, we will not attack just because we are intentionally going to. We want to mainly be on Katone so that we can change to our ice.
ヘルプシコ
So
レ。
we use a skill 3, which is frozen wings. This is also basically the same thing as our previous the wind. So we'll just again put the skill 3, and it does the ice domain.
逃がさない。準備はいいかしら。わしらに抗った報いを受けろ。
Once again, we want Katone to be the main star of the show,
助かりました。
so we ignore everyone else. Now this would have been faster if she didn't have the forget status ailment. So we now use our skill
ヘル
1.
プシコレ。凍りなさい。
Hopefully she doesn't do too much damage on the dead guy. But here's her follow-up attack and we are done. So yeah, all in all, she's a pretty fun character to use. I love her being able to use both wind and ice. She was actually the first character to do that in the other servers before the twins came in. So yeah, I think we still have a few more. We still have a lot of days left. Right, 17 days left. So if you are not the type who would want to go for Howler, then you can also summon for First Girl. Of course, the pros when it comes to being a new player is you have someone who can cover wind and ice. But being an old player, you'd already have the twins if you didn't summon for the twins. So yeah, anyway, that's all for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and we are on the road to reaching more subscribers. Please help your boy out. Like the video, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you all your summons will go well, and have a good day everyone.